Welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. We've got to go talk to Tony Stark, but on the way we're just going to poke around and look for items and other things that might be around. I guess Tony's right here.
You look scathed.
There's the mirror table. See, here's something. Here's some gloss. A skull, which I can give as a gift. Interesting.
Maybe you were worth freaking out over after all. I mean, Venom probably would have eaten you otherwise.
Journal from the Caretaker. Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Okay. Skill Essence. Another journal page from the Caretaker. Alright, so that's the kind of thing we're going to be looking out for. Let's go talk to Tony.
Hunter, but... Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Does he want a joke? Let's try the joke.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
So this is our room in the Abbey here. Let's see what the present is.
I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
I don't know much about Wonder Man, but I hear he's a jerk. Alright, so it's kind of like a social network here, where we can read different chats that are going on, and I think there will be other important things that happen in here, but I'm not sure about that. Robbie wanted to be the first to say hello. That's funny. So I will read some of this. I probably won't read all of it. So here's a map of the Abbey here. Here's where we are. Doctor Strange, Blade, War Room, Library, Forge. And Caretaker's out here. Okay. We've got a journal page here. Oh, from the Hunter. Okay. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. That's from 1703.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Alright. And gonna go to the closet.
There's never enough room for my armor in this thing.
So we have some choices now. I'm gonna try and save my gloss, I think. So let's just use this one for now. Okay. Closet and the painting.
We were all so happy then.
I think you
We
can
were all so
modify.
happy then.
Maybe you have to keep that painting. I don't know. Okay, time to go to sleep. Some kind of a nightmare?
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her!
Yes, she's reading from the
Only I
Darkhold.
can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Yeah. The Daily Bugle, of course, blames Spider-Man and anybody who's seen with him.
Good girl, Charlie.
There's a way to level up your friendship with the dog. Alright, let's look around a little bit more, and then we'll head to the forge. Another caretaker journal page. Oop. Tarot card for Thor. And Thor's not in the game. Fire rod. Okay. I'm sure we use that for something. Strange glyphs. But what do they mean? And how do you change them?
What is this?
Oh, can't go in the water. It's kind of cool. Attack essence, I'll take that. Okay, maybe it's a little too early to explore, because I'm not really seeing much to collect. Oh, there we go, though.
This is which sign?
So we're collecting arcane knowledge, which we'll use for something later. Okay. Don't see anything else here. Alright, I'm gonna go towards the forge. Maybe explore a little bit more. On the way to the forge.
There are cracks in this wall.
Uh-huh, but I can't really do anything, it seems. Okay, am I just going completely... Well, I'll go around this way and then come back in. Ooh, mushrooms. Ooh, uh-oh. Where does this go? Okay, there's some kind of symbol on the door. Interesting. Okay, we don't know what that is. Yeah, so we'll go back in through here. And then go to the forge.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And up.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence. While it lasts.
Okay, let's do one more and then we'll get
Must have an
moving.
interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Okay. Since we're getting friendship points, I guess we gotta do
Is all this
this.
magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Okay. No points from that. Let's go
Thanks
ahead.
for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up HYDRA soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But HYDRA doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give HYDRA a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Okay, so he can analyze a coil.
This never gets old. Tony's Forge of Mystery, never close. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Okay, so what do we want? We already have 2 of everything. I think this is where we start to learn about upgrades. So what do I want to upgrade? Quick slash gains knockback. Strike goes to chain 3. And whip gets... goes to 0 heroism and adds 6 damage. Let's do Blade's attack.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
So, you have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Dr. Strange while we're here.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I'm fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Okay, so we'll come back to him at another time. What in the world is this?
Fascinating.
The Orb of Agamotto. One of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Okay. Nice.
Interesting.
Yes, of course it's interesting. Ooh. Moon Knight.
Intriguing. That is something.
Yes, it's something. Oh, the star. Ooh, a card for Nova. Wow.
Curious.
Tony's suit. Very cool. Alright, who are we going to now? Blade? Blade.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Train first, then talk.
All right, then. Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Time's wasting, Hunter.
Okay, so we're gonna go into Blade's card here, Strike. And we use, looks like 30 attack essence to upgrade Strike.
Do your thing.
Cool.
Hunter. Before we trained, you had questions. Go on. Ask.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Okay.
Thanks, Blade.
Sure.
So those don't seem to give friendship points.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in HYDRA. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
So Strange and Niko are practicing here. Alright, where are we? We kind of already did this part. Let's go, I don't know, back this way? Just explore a little bit more. Okay, we went here. How about here? Oh, there's a door we can't open. Or so it seems. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, that causes one of the statues to light up. Cool. Alright, let's go back inside. Okay, a chest that requires arcane keys to open. Alright. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost, and then paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Okay, so we can make our own like photos and stuff and put them in the frames. 2 credits.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
If you haven't played XCOM,
well, he's been a little moody lately.
Central is one of the main characters you interact with. He's kind of like the organizer.
Turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Alright, let's go. Faustian bargain.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Alright, so we're taking Captain Marvel and Blade. Let's go look at Blade's deck and just make sure we do have Strike Plus equipped. That's good. So I think we're ready. We don't have any major changes we can make. Dun dun dun. Here's our team.
We don't really cross paths, but from what I know of her, Captain Marvel fighting is like you and me fighting.
Yeah, but that's what we hope. Thank you, Magic. Oh.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Let's go. Yeah, Magic was going to say something, but it got interrupted.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
It's a small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Here we go.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Okay. That would take out all three of these guys. So... we don't have a knockback, do we? Yeah, nothing we has knockback. So... I think let's do make them bleed. Go ahead and get a card.
I'm still in my prime.
Nice. He leveled up. Now we have 2 quick strikes and they apply bleed. I really wish we had knockback, but we don't.
You asked for it. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Let's use a quick slash on the, I'd rather stay away from the barrels if I can. Let's go over here. This'll be fine.
Hail that!
Okay, 32. We'll take him out. We can go ahead and do a quick strike to finish this guy.
Get ready. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Okay, I think we just go ahead and use our stakes to get rid of these guys.
Time to get
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Oh, I don't have enough heroism to do what I wanted to do. I forgot about that. I gotta remember my heroism count.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentamercs have no gumption.
Okay, should we redraw stake? Let's say yes. Fists of Radiance, which is heroic and has knockback. Okay. I'm fine with that. Can Blade or Captain Marvel take advantage of this? It only does 15, and that guy has 19. So I could take this little minion out, maybe. So let's move Captain Marvel here. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Yeah, it's gotta be. And we're gonna take this guy out.
Ready up.
Okay, so I think that's all we can do.
We will never forsake her.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Argama on the move.
Okay, 2 reinforcements. Advanced... Okay.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Okay, so... Well... If I go after him, I can slam him into the explosive. Let's take a look at our other cards. Draw cards until you have 3 in hand. I already have 3. I guess we could do Slash. That does not finish him off, though. Would it put him in range of that box? I don't know. I don't think it will. I feel like I should move Blade so he's not in this AoE. I don't know. Let's go ahead and mean, that'll almost take him down. What about this? Oh, that'll shove him off the roof. But he's gonna die anyway. Okay, 19. So this guy will die if I shove him into this, I'm pretty sure. So I need to move Blade. Where should I move him to? So I don't think being near these boxes is really going to help me. Let's go here. Okay. Then we're going to use Flash on this guy. Nope. Oh, I used my move. Yeah, that didn't work how I wanted it to. And he really needed 2 moves. Okay, let's redraw the heal. Another 1 step ahead. So I'm going to have to start using Captain Marvel's skills here. Yeah, what I'm doing here is definitely not optimal. Because I kind of wasted Blade's move. Okay, can I push him into that guy? No, I cannot.
Seen that before. That's a neat trick.
Okay, let's shove him into this guy. There we go.
Your time has come.
Nice.
Wait, even for Hydra.
Okay, I will not have enough heroism to play this. So we're gonna redraw this. Another heal. I don't want that.
We've got company.
Okay.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Okay, that's 2. We've got enough card plays. So we need to do this one. That should take care of these other 2 guys. So let's go ahead and use another card. Let's use a Captain Marvel. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. And that's free. Let's do it just so we can say we did it. Even though we don't need it, we're gonna use whip. Well, this works as knockback too, so let's go ahead and do this, even though it's kind of overkill. We're gonna take this. No, that. Well, no. It needs to be whip, because that can be in any direction. Although we could move. Let's check the range on this again. That would work. Okay. So let's move Carol here. And then we're gonna do Fists of Radiance on this guy. And shove him into this guy.
Is that all?
Boom!
I am impressed.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Uh-oh.
Get her!
Okay, so we need to get that artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Okay. So this guy has a shield.
Looks like we're winning.
When he is in his protection mode, we can't get to this. Okay, so we're going to try and take advantage of all this electrical stuff here, I think. If possible. Okay, we can quick slash one of these guys.
It is all coming back to me.
Nice. Leveling up. Okay. I could use my whip to send this guy... Well, actually, let's check and see. What is this? Okay. Let's send him into this, which will damage this guy.
You have earned this.
Nice.
Is that truly your best?
Should I heal the hunter? He has one guy attacking him. I don't think so. Maybe I'll have to, because I won't have enough other cards to play. How much block do I have? 32. So maybe I could taunt... like this... well... I would take this puny guy out. Should I taunt this guy? Sure. Let's do it.
More time.
Oh, and we gained more block. Okay. So we should be fine. 43 block against 3 attacks. Hopefully, or no, 4. Hopefully that's enough. Let's go ahead and heal the hunter. Well, do we want to redraw? Photon beam might work. Do I want to redraw the heal? He is half down. No, let's go ahead and do it.
This shall be of great help.
Okay, we have 3 heroism. We could take that guy out. And that takes how many? 1. Okay, we've got 2 more. Okay, how about Captain Marvel? That's 15. 10. 10. 10. Okay, I have a move. What's the range on this thing? Can't tell for sure if that would hit him. Okay, let's go ahead and use this. Oh, did we not move far enough? Okay, now this will work for sure.
Watch and learn.
Okay, I think I'm fine with that. We have 1 heroism left towards our 3 to use photon beam.
Piss me off.
Okay, did that take away her binary status? I think it was close. Yeah, so when a character can't move, is dazed or stunned or whatever, you don't draw cards for them, which is going to stink because we could use some more cards for her.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Okay, she's only dazed for 1 card play. So any of these cards we play, she'll wake up. Oh, we got chain 2 and we got chain 3. Let's try the chain 3. This guy. And this guy. Nice. I like it.
Moved like that once, centuries ago.
Okay, I don't have any quick ones. We still have 3 guys. We do have forceful knockback. No, it's 4. 4 guys. And we have our chain 2. Okay, he lost his shield. Good.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
Which means now we can recover the artifact. Okay, photon beam has to be from where I'm at. Wherever Carol's standing. I only have one card play left. Is recovering it free? It's not. That's weird. Okay. In that case, let's... take care of this guy.
It's about time.
I think we need to just recover the item. Especially this guy is going to do a powerful attack against the hunter. That's what the glowing thing means. Okay, we do have to defeat the remaining enemies.
About. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining HYDRA forces in your vicinity.
Okay, so who else can I kind of take out here? And should I redraw something? Let's redraw the whip. Quick slash. Okay. Okay, so what if I move the hunter? Like here. I want him to be able to slam this guy into the... Oh, no, I can't. I have to use the... Okay. We're gonna go over here. Yeah. We'll go over here. And slam this guy. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we just have to absorb the attacks here. Okay, she shuts down from binary.
Hardly a scratch.
Okay, this guy's gonna explode.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
We need to get up to 3 to use photon beam. Well, he's got 59. That's a lot. Let's redraw the heal. Oh, another photon beam. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do make him bleed.
Ought to make things interesting.
Another make him bleed. Alright. We gotta start doing some damage to this main guy here.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Okay, so we want to move Carol here, I think. No, not Hunter. Captain Marvel. To here. Is that gonna damage? No, it's each enemy. Nice. Okay, this guy's still... Did we stop him exploding? I think we did. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna toss the extra photon beam. And then we'll finish this guy off.
That's not right.
Oh, great. He's gonna try and explode again. We should be able to finish him off this time, I would think.
Ah, these delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Can we... No. I need to move over here. And then try and slam him into this thing. Okay, he's still preparing to explode, but he's got 18 and we can do... I don't know. If I only use these, it's only 16. How about forceful knockback? Can I hit him into the explosive? It's worth a try. Oh yes. That'll do it.
You had your chance to escape.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Don't cross the streams. Only 2. It probably took us too long. Yeah, I should have finished sooner. But some of it was just the way the enemies were lined up wasn't great versus the cards I have. So I'm sure I could have done it one turn faster. Nice. Friendship XP with them.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament. tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on, you should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Okay.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Niko sent you a message on Superlink. Right. What's the button? I don't remember. Superlink. Okay. Why does my equipment smell like popcorn? Okay, but what are we oh, there we go. It's a private message. How do I get to that? Oh, right trigger. Okay. Okay, you should come hang out. I'm tired.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Flater Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff.
Basic
Or
human stuff.
Quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Niko, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Well, she won. Okay, looks like there's nothing more I can do in here. Except change my outfit. Oh, room upgrades. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's get the dog bed for Charlie.
So
let's
Dr.
grab this.
Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower. Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Let's do it.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide.
Good.
So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Would she want a skull? Probably.
I really needed that.
Now we got a new outfit.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Does that mean she won't have duplicate cards?
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
So why is the caretaker creeping in the background?
I had some questions about your old team.
I don't get it.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Okay, so this is just informational, so I'm gonna end it here.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Oh, there's Charlie again.
Good girl, Charlie.
Whatever it is that Faustus knows, he's willing to make any sacrifice to protect it. The next time he's cornered, maybe his own life he's forced to take. Looks like you're finding your way around, maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable.
Okay.
Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Okay, so now we're getting into light and dark choices.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
So you get light and dark choices, and that changes the cards that you can get. And my understanding is you can go down the middle if you want to. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna do Agatha Shrine next time. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I've been enjoying it so far, but there is a lot of story to get through. So I'll see you next time.